Hello, James. Hello. Say it with squishy. Can you hear me is what I need to know. You can hear me perfectly clear. So, squishy, what time is it there by you? Early morning again? 1, 2. And James, what time is it there by you? And Atia, is Atia with you? Thank you. Leave it, leave it. Thank you. Keep the door open. Yeah. 5:30 a.m. in Tennessee. Oh, and Tia is still sleeping. Oh, well, it's very early. She should be sleeping. So, and you're up. Yes. Have you got your coffee? I've got mine. It's 19 degrees and cloudy today. It should be hot. It's supposed to be summer. And it was very hot over the weekend, but I don't know why. It's so cool today. It's not cold. It's not cold. It is summer. The cloud is actually a relief. So, Julie, hello. So happy to see you. And Julie popped in. That is so kind of you. I'm so glad you're here. Julie, are you on leave yet? Or are you still working? Who of you are on leave? I'm on leave now. So it is like breathing deep, taking a break and just being able to take a break. So that is fantastic. Let me see. Jeanette, Jeanette, I'm so glad to see you because I want to show you. Yesterday in Jeanette's live, we did this frill. You turn it and it frills like this. Boy, oh boy, it looks great, right? But you see how nice this looks? And you put it around. Now I am not finished, Jeanette. I've still got the rest of this round to go. But that was such good fun yesterday. Let me just see. So who of you are on? No, Julie says no. Going to work shortly. And then Julie, when do you get to go on leave? Because today is 7 December already. So do you take leave? Because our schools close at the end of this week. And then yes, our schools close at the end of this week. And then our students are off. I took my daughter this morning to university and she only has to spend the day there to finish an assignment, then only class on Thursday, last class on Thursday. No more carting to and fro to college, to university. Lorna, so happy to see you. Glad that you could make it. Jeanette, the biggest size I've ever seen, which is an 8mm hook. And 8mm, it was strange to me that most Americans usually say 3, wait, 4, wait. And you said 4 ply. So I thought 4-ply. Wow, that's thin. But let's do it. And it's turning out really good. I mean, look at this. And I think I'm even going to put another round around it. I want a bit more even. So you remember this, Julie? This was beautiful. Can you think what this would look like? Because it goes, I mean, what does Ginger say? You make a scarf as long as you are tall. So this is 1.8 meters. I stood up and it was my height. And yes, so if you put around so many of this around, this is going to look absolutely gorgeous. So Julie, the whippy chick, is saying teachers and students will have a 2-week break, but all other school employees work the entire time. Hi, Pat and Michelle Wiley. Hello, so glad to see you. My camera is this side today. Ooh, with StreamYard, everything is what's left is right and what's right is left. Anyway, so this is what I'm busy with. I want to finish this today still, definitely. Oh, and then this is, Jeanette, this is, it looks orangey, but it is a deep red crushed velvet. Where is it? It's a deep red crushed velvet. Although it looks orange, it is definitely red. And it says double knit, 3.5 to 4 millimeter hook, but this is the thinnest double knit I've ever seen. So I thought for yesterday's little crochet along, this was going to be perfect. Inge, hi from Belgium. So glad to see you. So glad you joined. You know, this morning when I took Jessica to university, I thought to myself, I said to her, we must go past, really past the yarn shop. So I went in there. I said, do you want to go with? And I went in there and it was mill ends that I got. A whole bag of mill ends. Do you see that? It is a light gray, light pink, and this is the colors. I asked them, where on the shelf do you see the colors? Can you see that? Wouldn't that make a lovely baby blanket? Pink. You can even take the pink out if it's gender neutral, right? And you just use these colors. This is like a beigey, creamy white, and the lightest of grays. Yes, so everybody's saying hi. Rita, Tamar, hi, and Squishy. Kay, hi, Kay. Everybody's saying hi. You were up at 4:50. Shame to make sure that you're on time. Well, I really appreciate it. Yes, Lorna, that is, Babykins is so soft and it has like a little shine to it. It has like a little shine to it. So it is really, well, this light is now on. I'm not sure if I should put this light on. No, am I too dark? It's because it's cloudy, so I wasn't sure. Should I put the light on? The light is not right on me. Maybe I should just push it back a bit. There we go. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. I'm so glad you could make it. I don't know what you guys have planned for this holidays. I have a lot of crochet to do, and I have a lot of videos, all your videos that I must watch that I didn't get to in the last week. So that is definitely a priority. Oh, and there's another thing that I actually got, and that is for very cheap, these wooden buttons. You see this? This would be lovely on a poncho like this. Now, you know this poncho, right? You saw this poncho when I had that video about my ponchos. So the light is fine. Wish I could say the same. fun, Jeanette, you know, especially when you moved a bit. I know it's always best to have daylight on you, but I mean, I don't have a window where I have, like this window is behind me. Now the sun never comes through that. So I don't have a window that is like that. The windows are all behind me. So Pat is saying hello. Squishy is saying hello. Squishy, did you say what time it is there by you? So we just quickly do this. You know, last week, was it Friday, I had such problems with my buffering. And then afterwards, StreamYard said that if you use StreamYard, you should preferably close all other things. And, well, I will then just do that. She says the light is fine. Pat is saying hello. Squishy is saying hello. Lorna says, I went to Camdor factory sales yesterday and bought a variety of El Premier cotton for a summer holiday project. Oh, yes. You know what I saw this morning? I thought of you, Lorna, because I know you love Raisa cotton 100%. And in Clean Easy, they had a whole box full. And I said to my daughter, just look at these colors, because it was like summer orange, green. It looked like fruit, you know. And if you make a garment like I've got on, let me just you know, do this. If you make a poncho like this in those summer colors, wouldn't that be beautiful and cheerful? I would love it. Teresa Welsh, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Teresa. And what is Squishy saying? 10:40. Been missing my nighttime lives, so happy to see you all. Yes, and I am happy to see you, and I love that little icon of yours. That icon is ice yarn. So that's on my bucket list, to buy an ice yarn haul. Hello, this is my brother is here. Hello, Niku. So glad to see you and glad you could join us. So it's Brother Square. And Reggie, hello. Good to see you. Good that you can join us. Yes, Lorna agrees. That would be lovely. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, yes, Reggie, you are lurking. No, we don't mind the lurking. Hit the thumbs up as you come in or hit it as you go out. That is just fine. I often just lurk. And yesterday, Jeanette, in your life, I was crocheting, but now I can't type and crochet. So I'm busy. So we had to put on our 140 chains. It was so much fun, Jeanette, yesterday. I had to put on our 140 chains. Now imagine that. We're in a live. Put on your 140 chains. And you're chaining away. But now the comments are running and you need an extra pair of hands. That's about it. So what is the weather there by you? You know what? This morning, I wish my daughter could get her license. She's 21 and I have to take her and then she drives back. Then, well, she drives there and then I come back. Then I go and fetch her and she drives back. So I wish she had her license already. How old were you when you got your driver's license? Because I think I was 18 already. That was the youngest you could be. I got it the youngest I could be. So how old were you when you got your driver's license? Hi, Priscilla. So glad to see you. Glad you could make it. And what is, hello, I'm listening while cooking lunch. Wait, there's something else that she said. Did you crochet along with her yesterday? Did you make what she was making? I was showing Reggie. This is what it looks like. I have one more round to go, and this is what it looks like. Let me just get rid of the comment. How do I get rid of that comment? I need to, like that. Reggie, this is what it looks like. And this is, it looks orange, but it's not. It's a deep red crushed velvet. So I need to put on a few more rounds. So let me just catch up with the comments here. Now today, let me just catch up. Where am I now? Teresa Welsh is saying, watching on my TV while crocheting. Oh my goodness, I'm larger than life. That's good. Thank you so much. And Squishy was 19 and Michelle was 16. Eh? 16 in the US of A, because I don't think you can get it here before 18. She was 16 when I got my driver's license, says Julie. Well, independent whippy chick, hey? And Kay is saying she was also 16. Reggie, you like it? Yes. I've never worked with such a big hook. I'm telling you, this is an 8 hook. It's the biggest I could find in my hook case, because I don't use hooks like the biggest I use is about a 4 and smaller. So it's just row 2 and 3 is the same. Row 1 is just a row of double crochets. Row 2 is 3 double crochets in every stitch, and row 3 is the same, which gives you that twirly effect, that twirling, 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 which looks like fantastic. Oh, Pat, that is so cold there by you. Oh my goodness. I think it is today. I'm not sure if what lives are after mine. If it is what is it? What is her name? Dana is having a crochet craft hour. I'm not sure. What is she? It's nearly snow weather. Okay, so tell me, what is the exact snow weather? Because I know you said you need a specific temperature for snow. It mustn't be too hot and it mustn't be too cold. Reggie, you still don't have a license. I worked with someone who was 30 when she got her license, but now she's driving. The thing is, once you have it, no one's going to ask you, how old were you when you started driving? And I know some people that had to do it quite a few times. But the point, failure is not failing. Failure is giving up, eh? Okay, so let's, I'm so glad you get used to a larger hook. I don't know if I'm glad, but I'm glad about the end result. Definitely. Squishy says Ladybird is on in an hour-ish. Yes. I'm not sure if she's on, because I think she might not be on. So I spoke to her, and yeah, I don't think she's on, but if she is on, that's great, because I'd like to join. It does not snow in the southeast of Texas. It does not snow here in southeast Texas. Now, you see, what happened on Friday is happening now, which means that, sorry, I'm hearing a lot of voices as people go by, because I've got this top window open, because it's a lovely cool breeze that's coming through on this cloudy day, because it's actually hot. It's not cold. So I wanted to ask, yes, because it looks to me, oh, Jeanette, yesterday, you also had the buffering, hey? So, and I had it too. That's why I had you on 2 devices. Tonight is her Monday Live where she invites people up onto the panel, says Squishy. Yes. Is it the monetization Monday menderings? Am I right? I must forget that you're here today. You see, usually you're on this side of the camera, but today you're on this side. So if I want to look into your eyes, make eye contact, and you feel like I'm talking to you, I've got to look here. Have I had any snakes in your house? Not counting people. No. Sorry, I couldn't resist to say that. No, no snakes inside the house. My husband went cycling, and when he goes cycling, he will encounter snakes. And he's got a kit with him of things that he must take should a snake bite him on a cycling, when he goes cycling, mountain biking. So, Veronica, so glad to see you. Hi, Barbara. Wait, the comments are running away. Good morning, Veronica. And you stay for the live, hey? Veronica and I have a little private joke. She is a very bossy on her live, and she shakes her finger, and when she doesn't shake her finger, she talks like this, you know, so the head is like shaking the finger. So I just say, yes, ma'am. So let's not get behind. It's impossible to follow who's on when. Reggie, that is the truth. That is the truth. That's the one, says Squishy. And Whippy Chick says, have a lovely day, everyone. Time to go to work. See you later in the car chat. We won't miss that. And Julie, I've got lots of time to watch all the videos this week. I'm so glad I'm off, because then I get to catch up on all your videos, everybody's videos. Hello, V. Everybody's saying hello. Guess what I'm doing? You're learning to knit. You know what, Jeanette, I've taken up knitting after 10 years now. I know how to knit, and I was an advanced knitter, especially knitting cables and Aran cable knit cardigans and sweaters. Then I just crocheted, and I love it so much that I haven't knitted in a while. So I have started with Ross's very easy speed shop shawl, and that is what I've been doing. It's a starter. Not that I'm a beginner, but it's nice for a beginner just to get into it again. So that was really nice. And what I loved about it was that he said, you can do one shawl with one ball. You needed about 280 meters, and that is about what you get on a nice ball of yarn. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Kathy from North Carolina. And yes, Veronica, you can laugh, but you must stay. Are you shopping today, Veronica, or not? Everybody's saying hello. South Africa has lots of snakes. You wonder why. Are you, Squishy, if I'm right, you're from Australia, right? The outback, not the outback. But I believe on the television shows I see, there's a lot of snakes too. We don't have snakes in the city. You have snakes wherever you have long grass. That is the point. Julie, bye, Julie. Where's Julie going? Already. Thanks for popping in, Julie. And everybody's saying hello. I'm also trying to catch up on all the videos, Ursula. I just can't keep up with the lives. I only go on leave next week Friday. So not this week, next week Friday, which is the date more or less. That's very late. Hey, Lorna, and how long have you got off then? For a week, 2 weeks, just between Christmas and New Year? Veronica, yes, it's shopping time. Of course, Veronica, you are so blessed. You must enjoy it. Hi, Glenda. So glad to see you. Glad you could make it. And we have more snakes in the bush, but not often in our cities. Lorna, that made me laugh too, because we have as many snakes in the city as we have elephants walking the street. Not many. See, so, and Jeanette is saying hello to everybody. I'm off from the 18th to the 4th. Yes, Lorna. Oh, enjoy. We are having a very quiet Christmas this year, as you can imagine. It is, in some countries, total lockdown, and we've just been introduced to a curfew, not a lockdown, not a level anything, just a curfew, because the numbers are rising, so we want to be safe. Veronica is saying, snakes. Yes, Veronica, you don't want a snake. Glenda saying hi to Sharon. And Reggie is saying, kind of depressing here with the whole family being off for Christmas, but no place to go because everything is closed. Yes, no place to go and hang out with family and yeah, that kind of thing. So that is really kind of, well, I said to my daughter, this year it's a year where we are just grateful that we are alive, that we still have a job, if you have a job, that all your family is still alive, if they are all alive, because there are so many people who really had to, buried loved ones this year because of the virus. We have, I think it's 6 of top 10 venomous snakes in the world. There you go, Squishy. But only 2 near where I live. Yes, they're in long grass and clutter in backyards. That is right. If you have long grass, we have a big backyard. And my husband, between him and the gardener, they try and keep that grass cut because that is an invitation for snakes. You don't want that. Sharon Fulyun, hello. I'm so glad you could make it. I'm glad you're popping in. We're asking what your weather is there. And by the way, Sharon, how old were you when you got a vehicle license? And if you don't have to be shy to say you don't have, because some of us don't have yet. That's a fun fact. It is a fun fact. Because it doesn't make you more incompetent. My friend Teresa actually only got her license recently. And I mean, she's been driving years without one. So she's not in this live. So if she's watching, that's fine. Veronica is saying good morning to Sharon, good morning to Glenda, and Glenda is saying she is 16 when she got her license. Pat was 15 when she got her driver's license. I'm 57 now, says Glenda. Oh, what does that mean? LOP? Oh, there's something in my eye now. Can you believe this? And that can't be. Otherwise, how can I read the comments? What are you drinking today, Glenda? The first of my 2 cups of good coffee for the day. 2 cups of good coffee a day. And Sharon says, hot here in KZN today. Got my driver's license. That's good. I can't think what I would have done if I can't drive. Yes, that's right, Reggie. Don't have one without the yet, as I have you have no intention of having one. That is good. I mean, well, if you have someone that can take you somewhere, and with Uber these days, my daughter doesn't have one yet. So if I don't take her, she uses Uber. Now I've got something in my eye. Can you believe that? Who needs that? Got my driver's license when I was 21, says Sharon. Everybody's got coffee in their mugs. You know, when we here in South Africa, when we go to the movies now, they actually let you sit. There's a chair open between you and whoever you came with. Now, on the one hand, you want to say, wow, I live with this person, so why should I sit a seat away? But, well, I think they're just following regulations, eh? I hope you're not seeing buffering, because I can see you on my phone clearly, but I cannot see so clearly on my, how do you say it, laptop. Veronica, you got your driver's license when you were 33. No wonder you're making full use of your driver's license, right? That's great. You're making full use of your driver's license. Let me see if I can do this. What have I got in my eye now? Why? Don't want something in my eye. Ginger! Oh, Ginger, you've made my day. It's so glad to see you on one of my lives. Oh, thank you, Jeanette, that you're saying I'm clear, because on my phone, everything is clear. But, you know, it needs to be clear by you. So, Ginger, how old were you when you got your driver's license? Barbara says, I don't drive cars. I have had snakes in my house. Cat brought in, not venomous. And you've got water in your cup. You just did the whole lot. You know, we came home one night to a big ginger cat that was in our house. And the cat was so wild. It's not like you could just let it go out. And it kept running around. And it landed I think my husband went and he put the water in so long because we came home late and we had to put the children had to bath. That cat ran and landed in that bath of water and out by the bathroom window. It was incredible. I just thought, as long as this cat does not attack me, but that was quite wow. That was quite significant. This no buffering here. Great squishy. Everybody's saying hi to Ginger. It's so nice to have Ginger here. Yes, Veronica, you need some morning coffee. And Ginger's saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. Ginger's saying hi. Hi, Deneen from Saskatchewan, Canada. How old were you when you got your driver's license? And what is in your cup? And how cold is it there? We're asking. You were 16. Where is that now? You were 16 when you got yours. I can believe it. But you know, Ginger, here, you have to be 18. You can't, even if you're hi there, deep in the heart of Texas. Jules, good morning. So glad to see you. Let's just keep up here. Jeanette is saying hi. Everybody's saying hi and hi. That is fantastic. You're done making lunch, so you're off now. Have a great day. Thank you, Reggie, for popping in. I do so appreciate it. So we'll see you in the YouTube streets somewhere, because that is where I'll be spending my holiday. Well, me and the kids, because we're not going anywhere. We can walk around in the YouTube streets. Doneen says, got my license when I was 17. And you're having a breakfast shake. What time is it there, Doneen? Everybody's saying goodbye to Reggie. It was so kind of Reggie to pop in. And what's her name? I don't know if Yarn Geek is still here. Of course, you're drinking coffee. I'm so glad, Ginger. Ginger, yesterday I was on Jeanette's live and we did a ruffle scarf. Let me just get rid of that comment. So you can see, this is what it looks like. You put it around, but you need to put around, I mean, I got my clue from you, Ginger. Make the scarf as long as you are tall. So I need another round. I'm going to put another round around. So it's going to be a lot. But look how nice this would look in winter. All these ruffles. And mine is deep red. It looks orange, but it's not. It's deep red. And the comments are running away. Let's just see where we were. Where were we? Of course, Ginger is drinking coffee. Yes. See you on the streets of YouTube. Donnie, it's very early, 6. I'm about 8 hours your future. Wow. That is very early. Jules is saying hi to Jeanette. 30 Fahrenheit, which is close to 0. Right, Barbara? I think that's close to 0. Yes, Ginger. I also like it. I love it. And it is Jeanette's tutorial that she's got. It's called a ruffle. Let me just see. I think I am a bit behind. Ginger, I need coffee and a bed. Veronica, you still want to go back to bed? You are my time. Yes. Do you say Barbara is your time, Jeanette? Central Standard Time. Yes, Jeanette, ruffle scarves. Ruffle scarf is the name. And that is such an easy tutorial. And Jules is saying, love the ruffle scarf. We'll have to check it out. Oh, yes, you have to check that out. There we go. And Jules, where's Jules now? Jules is saying, 6 a.m., 36 degrees, 18 DL. Okay, 18 DL, 6 a.m., 36 degrees. I think that's 36 Fahrenheit, which is that the right temperature for snow? Or that's how cold it is there? Yes. I need to get out of bed and make coffee. Yes, Jules, some good coffee. Jeanette, if you are in blue, you can drop your link and just for that tutorial, because that is just fantastic. Hi, Natalie. Good morning from Iowa, 5:08 a.m. there. Natalie, we're asking, how old were you when you got your driver's license? Because we're talking about independence here. I still have to drive my daughter to university and she drives back, but she doesn't have her license and she can't drive on her own. I made a red ruffled scarf, says Barbara, and a white ruffle scarf. If you put them together, it looks like a candy cane. That's a good idea. I haven't thought of that. But I have thought when I make my next one, and I'm going to make a few of these, is to use one that has a long, how do you say, color change? Definitely. There you go. Natalie Morgan says she was 16 years old. I am. There we go. Wait. These comments mustn't run away from me. 18 when you got your driver's license, says Jules. I know, Texas Fiber. I need to get out of bed and make your coffee. Yes, there's some time. There's no rush. Natalie Morgan says she was 16 years old. Jules says exactly, V. Wait, where is that now? Squishy. That sounds like a great idea, Barbara. Hello and good morning, Natalie, says Veronica. Donine says, my boys both got their licenses on their 16th birthday. Now, isn't that fantastic? I will also be trolling the YouTube streets when on leave and staying at home. Goodbye for now. Have to get back to work and have a meeting in a few minutes. Thanks, Ursula. Hugs. Thank you, Lorna, for popping in. I really appreciate it. Mwah. Go and have a lovely day. Can't wait to have you on leave. And Ginger saying, Miss Ursula and everyone, I'm still here, just working and lurking. And that's fine, because at least we get to see you with Kim on Saturdays now. See? So if we can see Ginger on a live once, twice a week, of course, we want to see you many times, but at least once a week, we are going to be so happy because we love you. Okay? Oh, Ginger, yes. Natalie Morgan, hello and good morning, everyone. Hello, Natalie. So glad you joined us. How old were you when you got your driver's license? Please tell us. And if you don't have it, don't mind saying so, because there are some of us who don't yet, and some of us who don't to get one. So that's fine. There it is. There is the link for this ruffle scarf that I am making. I find if I twirl it even more with my hand, so that each twirl is perfect, and you put it around, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. I'm definitely going to make more. So, Glenda, I'm here in crocheting and dish and wash clothes. Cloths, not clothes, cloths. Brenda, hi, Brenda. She says hi to me and to everyone. Glad that you're here, Brenda. Glad you're joining us. And yes, Ginger, you are special to us. That is it. And you don't have to do anything to be special. Now, isn't that nice? When someone accepts you just as you are. And the thing is, I know you need a break, but you know what? This sounds crazy, but I had such terrible withdrawal symptoms. And it sounds crazy. I can just say it outright. It sounds so crazy. I was watching replays just to have your little face there. And that is what prompted me to just get rid of the fear and do a live myself, because I needed to see and talk to everybody here. It is just, I don't know, I needed it. So needed it. So there is Veronica's link. Hi there, everybody saying hi to Brenda. Making my 34th pocket shawl while you're listening. Wow, I think by then you can make it. You don't even need a pattern, hey? Do you know some of the things that I make, I actually need to go back to my tutorial. That is hilarious that I forget how to make something. And you know that poncho I have, that I have ice blue summer lace poncho. I've made 3 already. But if I must go and make it now, I actually have to go back to the granny square one to say, what does that square look like again? And it's just the way it is. Yes, Ginger. She's saying, yes, Ginger. Ursula, she is so sweet. Yes, see, people agree with me. Ginger, just know that we love you. We just love you. And we love you. And we love you more. So, good morning, Susan. So happy to see you. Natalie saying, I just finished the Vagabond Scarf. YouTuber Fiber Spider had a tutorial on it and I love it, but have no idea how to wear it. It's an asymmetrical shawlette / scarf. Any ideas? I'll have to check it out because I don't know what that looks like. But anything that is a shawlette / scarf, I would be tempted to wear like a triangular scarf. I think everybody's saying good morning, good morning, good morning. But I think that is what I would be tempted to do, is just to wear it like a good morning, Miss Ophelia. Good morning, everyone. Hi, I'm so glad you're here, Miss Ophelia. And tell us, Miss Ophelia, if you have a driver's license, because I'm a mommy who wishes that her daughter had a driver's license already, because I have to drive her to university and back and fetch her. Now today, her father is fetching her because I dropped her off. So, and she can't wait because she's only got class today. She's got to be there because they're doing an assignment on Maya. Now, Maya is a program that you use only at university because it's very expensive, and it's on their computers. So, and then she's going in on Thursday again, and then it is finished. Even when she was in school, my daughter had to get up. She got up first in the house, and then she had to be at the bus station, not bus station, but the bus stop, where I had to drop her off at 6:21. And her school starts at 8, but it's because it's far. It's a lot of traffic and it's far to drive. So that was just terrible. So every time she had a holiday and I could just sleep till 7 or 8, it felt to me like a holiday, because I am not a morning person. I can stay up very late and function and be productive, but not early morning. And I mean, these days I get up between 7 and 8 a.m., which is to some of you probably late. But if you think about it, that I stay up till about 2 a.m., then it's not late, because that means you don't get a full 8 hours sleep, 6 hours sleep. So there we go. Let's just see what the new comments are. I love good coffee. Oh, I was showing, for those who came late, Veronica. Check this out, Veronica. A bag of mill ends. So it was so cheap. And you see the gray and like a beige and the pink. And now I ask them always with mill ends, show me where the ball is in the shop, because I want to see a ball band. And this is the 4 colors. And it's the softest of baby. Let me just find the camera. Can you see that? Can you imagine what a beautiful, now take the pink away. That's very gender neutral. And then maybe if you add the pink and you take that one away, or even take the white away. No, like that. Oh, there it is. Now you can see the color clearly. But you can play around with this. Oh, it's so soft. Mill ends that I got this morning. So I'm so super happy about that. Since I heard about mill ends, it's like my son is doing homeschooling right now, and it's so different for us, but we are getting used to it now. Are you at home, Jeanette, to help with the homeschooling, or is he alone at home? Not alone at home? Well, what age is he? What grade is he? Thank you, Jeanette. That is beautiful yarn. I'm telling you, I love it. Good morning, Jen. Hi. So happy to see you. What's in your cup? What's your weather like? And how old were you when you got your driver's license? And if you don't have one, don't be shy to say you don't have, because there's some of us in this chat who doesn't have yet and has no intention of getting one. So we're not all that fortunate. Ah, thank you, Brenda. Yes, I love it. I mean, you know me, I go to the shop and I pray, Lord, send your angels ahead and let everything go smooth. If there is a bargain, open my eyes so I can see it. So the Lord opened my daughter's eyes and she saw it. So I say, oh, thank you, Jessica. I'm so glad you saw it. That's just me. That's the way I do it. He's 12 and in grade 6. So are you home with him, Jeanette? Or is someone home with him? Or is he home alone? He's probably home alone. I mean, you know, okay, is it my opinion? What is your opinion? But when I grew up, if you were 12, 10, at a younger age, you could stay home alone and it wasn't frowned upon and you were okay because you sort of knew what to do and when to do it. But I understand, because when my children has to be alone at home, when my daughter came, she was 11 when she came home alone, and she would be home alone for like 2 hours before her tutor arrived. Yes, I have a driver's license. My parents made me get one in my younger days. My mother said she was tired of driving me around. I can believe that. I don't know. Jen. Jen, don't worry. Just listen to us. Lurk, and now and again when your fingers can get to it, you answer something. I pray too for a sale. I'm not along on it. Yes, the thing is, if there's something, why should I struggle to get it if I can just pray about it? So I do. So, Natalie Morgan, if you ever get a chance, try Luna Yarn by Premier. Lovely yarn and colorways. I was 16 when I got my driver's license. I would root for your daughter to go for hers. Now, you know, Natalie, she is going for hers. But then lockdown happened. So the lessons were, there were 8 lessons left. And we stopped. Well, we didn't stop. Lockdown stopped us. After 8 lessons. Now, no, not after 8 lessons. There were 8 lessons left. But that did not do her driving ability good, that she couldn't drive then for a long time. So then I took her, and I have a mask, and she has a mask. Now you have to have a letter to be on the street, like a pass or a letter to show that you can. So we only drive around the block so many times, so that if they catch us, that you can say, look, we do live together, and this child after lockdown must be able to do her license, pass out with her license. It was incredibly stressful because I paid for her to have lessons because I didn't want to teach her because it's so stressful. Let me just catch up on the comments. Homeschool our children, K-12, and now our grandchildren are being homeschooled. I got my driver's license at 16 and my granddaughter will get her learner's license. Yes, Marla, that's the way to go. And you have to be, I believe, 13 years old to be home alone, but I'm here and my husband here the second half of the day. Yes, you know, I used to rush home as well, just so that the child is not home alone for too long. Beautiful yarn, so glad I don't have the school run anymore. I only sleep 6 hours a night and I go to bed late, wake up 6 a.m. regardless. Sharon, yes. If I'm right, Sharon, are you from Kimberley? Am I remembering right or wrong? Just remind me. The place where Ingrid says heat was made and exported from. And Miss Ophelia says, my daughter is homeschooling as well. She's 17 and in the 12th grade. God has blessed me to be able to work from home during this pandemic. Oh, yes. I'm telling you, those of us who could work from home, that was absolutely fantastic. Jen says, I was made to get my driver's license at 16. I'm so glad they made me. I would have become so dependent and submissive to my first husband. I would never have become my own self. Yes, I just wanted to be absolutely independent. And I said to my daughter, once you drive and once you realize that if I want to go somewhere, you get in the car. You don't have to wait for someone to be able to take you. Bet I've come just in time for goodbyes. No, you haven't. Granny D, I'm so glad you made it. And Granny D, how old were you when you got your driver's license? If you have one, we're asking the question because I'm thinking that young people these days are not as independent as we used to be. And you know what? If you ever stayed home alone after school, how old were you? because I remember from a young age we did that. Veronica says Joy Alexander. He was already in homeschool with the pandemic for us. It did not change nothing about his school the first year if it was difficult. And Jules is saying, good morning, Granny D. Natalie Morgan, oh, yes, lockdown, that would stink. OMG, so much stricter than the US. It sounds so stressful. Thank goodness for Jan and people like you to keep us going. I'm telling you. Hello, Ursula. Hello, all. Hello, Granny D. So glad you could make it. I can't imagine to all the parents' big challenge now. Yes, it is a huge challenge for us. Sharon is from KZN, hot and humid here today. Yes, Sharon. I'm going to write that down. Sharon, KZN. I know someone, was it Althea van Rensburg, that was in here on Friday, that is from Kimberley. Kimberley, it's very hot in Kimberley here in South Africa. Anyway, I was saying, so that's what we did. But then she went for her first test and she didn't pass because now she had only this little bit of driving. So I said, well, it's not a big deal because we can make another appointment. But until then, she has to be able to drive from our home to Woodstock. Now, those of you who are not in South Africa, that is about 25 kilometers from our home onto the highway, then off the highway into a very busy industrial area and back. So it's skillful driving. You can't just have a license. You must know what you're doing. So that's why I thought, just put it on hold and I'm going to drive you and you're going to drive back so that I know when I put you behind the wheel, I'll see you tonight alive, that we're not heading for a major accident here. Let me just catch up on the comments. Everybody's saying good morning to Granny D. I would love to sit here and have a coffee with you. I love how your tutorials feel like we are in the same room. Thank you for all you do. Oh, thank you. Are you thanking me, Natalie? Because then I say, I stick it on. Thank you very much. And Granny D says 16. I could hardly wait. So I got my license as soon as I turned 16. I agree with you that many kids these days don't care about getting their license. We have maybe spoiled them. I think, Granny D, that somehow I think that some parents, that's my observation, it's an observation only. It's like some parents are scared of the kids, like the kid mustn't have a tantrum or mustn't be cross with them or mustn't anything. And I remember our parents didn't care that much whether you were cross with them or not. They had their rules and that was that. Hello, everyone. Just a blanket. Hello to all. Just awoke, so still not focusing too well. That's fine, Granny D. Yes, Thank you, Natalie. I'm so glad. Jen, I live in Ohio, USA, and it's freezing here. Brrr. And Jeanette is saying good morning, Dee. Yes, because I work at a center for children with special needs, and I also came in contact with children at my daughter's school. And I just observed that my generation of parents, and I'm now 51, my generation of parents is like they're afraid of the children. Whereas when I grew up, we were afraid of the parents. In a good way. We respected our parents. There were things that we would never even dream of telling our parents, just out of respect, you know. So Veronica's also saying good morning. So I was asking whose live is next. Have you got any notifications? Is it at 3 o'clock in half an hour? Is it Monday Mandarins? I don't know. It sounded like Lisa was saying she's not doing it today, but I'm not sure. I hope I get a notification. And then if I know there is there craft hour by Joe and Dana, or Dana, not by Joe and Dana, by Dana. And Jen is also saying hi. V. Oh, and Granny D, you didn't see. One of the things I also got was lovely wooden. Now I use it on a poncho. I would just, you see how big these holes are? You don't need to make a hole. You just put a hole on the one side, a button on the one side, and when you attach them, the button just goes through there. What I want to make is 2 sides. And on the one side, I will put a few buttons. So when I want to wear both as a poncho, I just put the buttons on, sort of hook it around the buttons. And when I want to wear it not together, I just unhook the buttons and wear it like a triangular scarf. Is that a good idea or what? Natalie says, I remember that too, being afraid of my parents in a good way. Today is so different. Kids seem to rule over the parents. Yes. I mean, there are still parents who do it old school. Follow my eyes. I do it old school, boy. And you know, another thing is this. When we grew up, I was taught when an older person drops something, you drop with it because you pick it up. You don't wait for that older person to pick it up. And I taught my children like that. And once my friend had, my daughter had a friend over and I dropped something and she was standing in my peripheral vision. And I thought to myself, why is my daughter not bending to pick it up? And I looked and it wasn't my daughter. And I thought, wow, goes to show. If it was my child, they would drop with whatever dropped to pick it up for the adult. Good day to everybody, says Granny D. And respect for parents is not really seen much today, not like when I was growing up. Yes, Pat, that is what we are saying. Still you're listening, just working on a project. James, thank you so much for lurking. Thank you for the watch hours. We can all do with more watch hours. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Anyway, so today it's cloudy and it's 19 degrees Celsius. And I wrote down, what is it in Fahrenheit? 66 Fahrenheit. Because it's supposed to be, oh, wait, let me click on that. It's supposed to be summer, but it's hot, but it's cool. You are right. Here in America, if you attempt to punish your children now, someone has a camera ready to turn you into the police. So we have different... Yes, you have a different kind of fear. Hey, alert, Kim at Affordable Crafty just posted a video. Giftworthy is having mill-end sale. Yes, a link to Kim's video. Oh, thank you, Ginger. Thank you so much. Definitely go and watch that. It's a video afterwards and make use of that sale. Maybe Veronica, you don't even have to leave the home. You can just go online and shop there. Yes, Veronica agrees. So true, Natalie. And Ginger is saying hello to Granny D. Yeah, it is totally different. Not all. We cannot say to all. I think one can never generalize, but I'm just picking up a trend. So it's a bit different. So in a way, I'm glad I've got my children is my children. Hi, Priscilla. I'm so glad you're still with us, busy crocheting. Priscilla makes the most beautiful stuff. So, and James is saying hi to Ginger. Veronica is laughing. Are you laughing because you agree with me? Yes. Or you want to go and shop online. Save the car. Save your driving license today. You don't need it. You can put it away. But you don't want to miss out on the experience. You know, retail therapy, that's still therapy. Yarn therapy, crochet therapy, that's still therapy. And therapy helps. Whether it helps today or tomorrow, it helps. So I can't see Ladybird's Monday Mentoring certification anymore. Why do you think she's doing it in 30 minutes, Ursula? because usually she comes up in 30 minutes at 3 p.m. or not. If not, then obviously I'm making a mistake with the time, right? But when I spoke to her earlier today, she said she might not be doing it today. So that's why I'm asking who is on after me. Is it Dana with her craft hour? Because usually my 3 p.m., which is now your what? 8 a.m. roundabout, is Dana's craft hour. Or is it Dana's 3 p.m. and it's later? I don't know. I'm a bit dear mekaar. There's a nice Afrikaans word for you. Dear mekaar. And I'm going to type it. You see that word? Dear mekaar. It means when things are not organized and confused. Because I am a bit dear mekaar. And hi James, I watched you on Ladybird's Spotlight. Oh yes, I saw that. I still have to go and watch it. Veronica laughing. This is true, Jen. We in America have to be creative when it comes to discipline. Unfortunately, however, I'm still old school. But you know what I do is I train my kids at home. I don't wait until we're in the shop to tell them you can't this, you can't that. I'm at home. And then I tell them, when we get to the shop, this is how it's going to play out. This way and this way and this way. It's going to be your turn. Because my children, both kids and I, love shopping. But then when they were smaller, I would say, it's first his turn, then her turn, then my turn. So your turn is your turn. And when you've had your turn, now it's not your turn. So you close your mouth and you go along. You must be seen and not be heard. And then we go and have lunch. So it was always nice to go out with mommy, you know? Let's just do this. Am I falling behind? Come. Dana starts at 9. Yes, you see. That's about 4 o'clock my time. Yes. Okay, now there we've got it right then. Okay, I can only see an alert for next Monday's lives. What? Maybe she isn't doing it then. I don't know who else is on next. Now, I was just asking. It's just out of interest. Miss Ophelia, it's not unfortunate. I'm glad you are. I think I lost my second son because I wasn't strong enough. Now, I missed something. You lost your second son? Lost like in not at home or to death? Or I'm sorry if I missed that now. Hi, Granny D says squishy. I missed that comment now. Jennifer said something. Let me see if I can see what Jennifer said. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm on top comments. You are right. Here in America, if you attempt to, do you mean that your son does not visit you? Sharon Smith, loving the chat, but must dash to get kitty food and brave the post office. Well, Sharon, strongs to you, because I went to Postnet the other day and I had to stand in a queue as well. And I thought, it wasn't a long queue. It's just that I think whatever person, the two people in front of me had a lot to do. So it took a while. But yes. Goodbye and thank you for popping in. Have a nice rest of the day and see you in the YouTube streets. And that is what Jeanette is also saying. Take care, everybody. Yes. So I'm thinking of this baby yarn, and I'm thinking, obviously, if I had to do it, everything would be granny squares. I'm looking for the word even. My goodness. My husband took my first two kids away from me. Oh, 2 kids and kept them. I have my first son back, but the second one has nothing to do with me. Well, maybe, Jen, not yet, because there's a verse in the Bible that says that the heart of the king is in the hand of God. The heart of the king is in the hand of God. So sometimes, God can really change someone's heart to you. And then what I pray is, Lord, surround me with your favor. Even, you know what? Even with my husband, I pray, Lord, let him look, when he looks at me, surround me with your favor so he'll fall madly in love with me again. Why not? Why can I not pray that? I do it. I need it. I need the favor to surround me. You know how many beautiful women are out there? He says to me, oh no, there's only one woman for you. But still, I've got to be vigilant. Yes, Martha says yes and amen. Yeah, the point is that when I was raised by a single mom, and my father, I only met him when I was between 25 and 30, not meet, phone call, right? And we never met until he died. We never met face to face. So, what did I want to tell you about that now? I forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah, so the point is just that, now the point is gone. When I get the point back, I'll tell you. Miss Ophelia says, Jen, I pray that God will heal the broken relationship and fill the void. Yes, the point is just, I can pray because my Bible says that the favor of God surrounds the righteous as a shield. Wherever they go, there he will be. I think it's Psalm 5 verse 12 or Psalm 12 verse 5. I can never remember which one is it. So I say that. I say to my daughter, you go to class, pray that the favor of God will surround you, because when you go to class, there's so many children sitting. But now if the favor of God surrounds you, maybe the teacher looks at you and they are a bit lenient, or other students look at you and they like you and they don't even know why. But you know why, eh? Because you prayed for it. Yes, Ursula, I just pray he finds Jesus. That's most important. Oh, yes, absolutely. I say my mother was a single mother. And as a single mother, I think you have so many challenges because you don't, even if you have a husband and they don't do much, the husband, you still have the husband. You're still not alone. When you're totally alone, I want to say heeltemal alone, but you're not Afrikaans. Heeltemal alone means totally alone. You're totally alone. But I say the one thing my mom did right was to she lived a life as a Christian, and we observed that and we followed in her footsteps. And that is the biggest gift she could have given us. Yes. The point, Jeanette, the point left the building. What was the point? The point was that I was raised by a mom with a single mom, and that I didn't have a dad, and we never had a relationship. But you know what? I actually went to see that movie, and it was a comedy, and it was called My Father the Hero, and Gerard Depardieu plays in it. And it's a comedy. I went with a friend, and to me, because it actually struck home, it was so close to home, I saw that movie and it was a tragedy. I dropped my friend off that I took with, and all the way home I cried. And it was just, to me, it was just terrible, because I thought, no, let me just see, I'm missing some comments here. But anyway, the point is that the point is that night I came home and I said, Lord, you are my savior, whatever. I'm a Christian. I believe in you, whatever. But from today, I want to, this is now my opinion, all right? It's not whatever anybody's doctrine is. I said, I want to be your daughter because I want a father. And from that day, it was like the Lord sent people on my path that was like a father. I had a boss that took care of me would give me a bonus for good work, that is like financially. I had a mechanic that used to service my little golf. Old man that is the age that my father could be. And it was just fantastic. The experiences that I had after that. And I mean, I was 40 when I was still, that whole of not having a father was still there. But the point is that only God can heal that. And he does do it. So, well, that is in my experience, he definitely does come through. Because, yeah, people are broken people, hurt people, hurt people. So we shouldn't judge too much. I mean, I cannot judge because I know if my father was a hurt man, he can only hurt. So anyway, let's not be too serious, eh? It's good news. How it turned out for me is good. It makes me appreciate that the fact that my children has a father with them more. Hey, so anyway, yes, Jen, God is so good to take care of us. I say to my daughter when we drive to university in the morning, I say, look, we're not orphans. We have a Heavenly Father that loves us. So we are blessed. That is very good. So after this live, which is just now, I am going to be in the YouTube streets. If there is another live, I will be attending it. And watch some of your videos. Definitely watch Kim of Affordably Crafty's video. Yarn Geek, definitely, because I want to see. I don't know if it is for anybody outside of the USA, because that sale that you talked about, mill ends, I wish they had more of that here in South Africa, that we have Saprotex here in Port Elizabeth, which is like the southeastern part of South Africa. And I think it is worth investigating to see whether they sell mill ends, you know, that one can see. It is because you're so blessed there in the US of A that you have all these opportunities to buy mill ends. I was watching an unboxing by Ross, the smell great guy, and it was just the mill ends he got out of there, and the surprise box and the price was just, I thought, wow, even I can afford that with my South African rands, but they don't deliver to South Africa. So what are we doing? What can we do? My coffee is getting cold, but that doesn't matter because good coffee tastes just as good cold. It's online. Okay, I will definitely go and check that out. Ginger, do you still have that link that you can drop it now, sort of? Or is it, because otherwise I'll have to go and scroll up again to go and find it. And Ginger, what is on your hook today? That would be great. Oh, and I don't know if Ginger, maybe you saw Julie, the whippy chick, popped in. We were so glad to see her. Another person whose lives I've been missing is Crochet Culture, Eunice. I love her lives, and she has one on Sunday mornings. And because I've been working even on Sundays, I just missed it. So I'm going to go back and watch replays. So from now on, for the next how many weeks, it is going to be, that's terrible that so many companies don't deliver to South Africa. Well, it's not that they don't deliver to South Africa, Granny D. It's just that they just say it's just for the USA, or it's just for the USA and Europe. They just cut out the rest of the world, which is just about it. There you go. Oh, thank you, Ginger. Thank you for that. You're finishing your sparkly sweater. You know, I saw a video of yours, which I haven't been able to see, where I saw you busy with your green, red, and I think it's a light sparkly. Oh, it looked so beautiful, but I want to go and see that. Check out that video. I'm finishing my, yes, because that looked so gorgeous. You're all the ones that really need it, since my choices for yarn are limited. Why is your choice for yarn limited? Why is your choice limited? I can't imagine the shipping cost, or maybe not too expensive. I don't know. I tell you what, I sent Sharon's Crochet Corner, you know, that tablecloth that she won that I donated? I sent it to her. It weighs 1 kilo. I paid $66 to have it shipped from South Africa, $67 US dollars, to have it shipped from South Africa to Canada, Scotia Nova. Ooh, I'm not good with that pronunciation. But that's just to give you an indication how much it costs, hey? So, yay, Ginger. Can't wait to see that gorgeous sweater finished. Yes, Jules. Holy cow. Yes, holy cow. So, that was for 1 kilo. It was 1 kilo. It was 1,010 rands, 1010, which is $66 and nearly 67. So I rounded off, it's $67 US dollars. But I did it. Now I'm saying Ursula's choices for yarn may. I left that out of limited. No, I'm saying Ursula's choices for yarn. Well, it is, but on the other hand, we have different yarn here than you have, because we have, we also have a lot of yarn from Turkey. I mean, our South African people also import from Turkey a lot, like ice yarns, but we can buy it off the shelves. We don't have to go and order from ice yarns, because our smaller businesses order it in bulk and put it on the shelves. And I have about 4 to 5 local stores within a 10-kilometer radius around my house. Marla is saying, I'm finishing up a Bernat blanket, yarn baby blanket, so thick and soft. Lovely. I'm telling you, it is at the moment, it is so hot that everything that we do is cotton, and more cotton, and more cotton. You know, because we are opposite of you at the moment. So, yes, Veronica, are you saying wow for the shipping cost? Yes, that is a lot. But I had a look at that little box, and I thought to myself, if I ever want to do that again, I think I should buy the little box beforehand and keep it, so that I can see what goes into it. So if it's like a special prize, you know, Veronica, like when we have our 1,000 subscribers, think about that, then you would be willing to send something overseas. But for that, I could rather buy someone an Amazon gift card, e-gift card, for $67. And they could choose whatever they want, and they could probably buy more than I would be able to send them. But what I sent Sharon was a tablecloth, and it had a crochet border that I'd put around it, so it wasn't just yarn. So if you're sending someone, that's why. Oh, by the way, look, before we go today, I just need to tell you guys something before we go today. Let's just read 2 comments. Granny D. Oh, okay, that's great then. To be able to find ice yarns at the stores would be fabulous. Yes, that is what our, because we don't have that much. Marla, Jen says, Marla P, me too, in yellow, green, pink, and white. Me too, in yellow, green, pink, and white. Oh, yes. I have, remember I drew mine, on the 3rd of December, I drew my 3 winners. 1 was South African, 2 were not in South Africa. 1 was in Alaska, Cheryl Rundle, and the other was Paula Leon. I'm not sure exactly where she stays again, but That left me with 2 prizes that still needs to be won. So I have, in my last video that I said, where I'm announcing the winners. So for those of you who want to take part in this, in winning those 2 leftover prizes, just go and have a look at that video, because in that video, I tell you how you can take part in winning those 2 leftover prizes is every Tuesday, I put out a tutorial. So tomorrow, 8 December, a tutorial is coming out. So what you have to do is, on tomorrow's tutorial, you go and leave a comment with the word rainbow in it. Now, I don't have to tell you, I said in all my giveaways, you have to be a subscriber. Like the video, leave a comment with rainbow in tomorrow's tutorial. Rainbow baby, it's coming out, rainbow baby. In your comment, the word must be rainbow, because I'll ask the random comment picker to pick a comment with the word rainbow in it. And on 23 December, my wedding anniversary, I will draw a winner. Now, if you're outside of South Africa, again, I will give you a gift card, e-gift card. Oh, that was so easy to just email it to you, of $25 US. And it reaches you within 5 minutes. Okay, let me catch up with the comments. And that's how it is in Texas for summer, nothing but cotton. And that is still possibly too hot a fabric yarn. Listen, you can only wear it the way I wear it. Can you see? I've got a sleeveless thing underneath this on. That's the only way to do it. Ursula, when does the weather get cold where you're at, or does it winter weather? Yes, we are just exactly the opposite of the US of A. So in December, when it's your coldest, it's our hottest. And when in July, when it is your hottest, it is our coldest. We're just exactly the opposite. And Marla says, mine is pink, white, orange, and purple. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. Natalie says, that would be awesome to have that many stores that carry yarn. Where I live, I have to go 1 hour to get craft stores. So I buy on the internet when stores have coupons. Yes, Natalie, in that case, I would definitely also be, your blanket sounds beautiful also. Yes, I would also be going online, because if you have to travel an hour and you think, now what you would say gas money, I would say petrol money, traveling money, you work that into your price, you think, I must pay so much, I could just as well order it, you know. Okay, so we are wrapping it up here. So you can say your goodbyes and you can wish everybody well. And then I'm going to, in about, 2-3 minutes, leave you. And then I meet you in these YouTube streets and I'll be watching your videos. I mean, wouldn't you love a bit of watch hours and a lovely comment at the bottom of your videos? Because I would, so I'm sure you would. So let's hop off here and go and show some love, spread some love. Let me see. I can see there's comments. I just can't read it without my glasses. Kim, got a new groove. Hi, everyone, driving and listening. Oh, thank you so much for lurking, Kim. This was so much fun. Oh, Jeanette, I see you on Sunday again. And this time, don't just drop off, come back and at least say goodbye. But I know it was out of your control, hey? Jen is saying, yes, thank you, Marla. Good day, everyone, says Jeanette. Jeanette, have a blessed week. Everybody must have a blessed week. And I'll see you on Friday afternoon again. Well, it's my afternoon, 6 p.m. At the end of the week, I see you again. Goodbye all, says Jules. It was wonderful to see you, Ursula. Oh, thank you, Jules. Thank you. And, Veronica, I will see you in your lives. And Veronica said, bye, you all. And Natalie said, I have had a great time. Thank you for bringing a smile to my face. Everyone have a great week. Yes, that is great. Brenda's saying, everyone have a blessed day. Thank you, Ursula. It's my pleasure, my darling, and I love it. And goodbye, Ursula, and all. See you on the YouTube streets. Yes, Ginger. Ginger, you must look up to me, because you're so small, so I give you a hug. And Vita Sina, hi Ursula, you are a very good podcaster. Oh, thank you very much. I stick it on. Bye, everyone. We'll see you all in the YouTube streets, says Pat. Yes. So have absolutely drop your links. Anybody who wants to drop their links, please drop links. If you're not blue, ask someone else to drop your link. Grab them up, become friends, become family. Yes, lovely to see you, Ursula. I will see you later. I'll be live at 5 Eastern today. Granny D, now I'm on leave, so I can stay awake for your lives. Otherwise, I don't get any sleep. It's like the US of A wakes up when I have to go to sleep. I mean, look now. This is your early morning. This is 3 p.m. for me. Granny D is saying, God bless you all. Teresa is saying, have a blessed week. I'll see you all Friday. And there is Veronica's link. Anybody else, if you have a channel, you're a content creator, you want to drop your link, and you want someone else to grab it up and become family, then do so. There is a lot of clarity in in your thought process. Thank you, Anvita. That is a compliment. I like that. Thank you. Anybody else wants to drop some links? There you go. This was now lovely. I think Friday I will have my live in my lounge, in my dining room, because it's right by the Wi-Fi little thing. So that I'm trying to cut out the chance of buffering. Granny D, yay, glad you are off work so you can come to my live and still get sleep. Yes, and that's Granny D's link. Barbara is saying hugs and love to all. Oh, yes. And mwah, mwah, hugs and love to all. Virtual hugs because we can't hug. Oh, my goodness. Yes. I am going to enjoy watching all your videos and leaving lovely comments because why not? Why not? Haters must just move on. Just move on, because we don't need more haters in this world. We need to make love, not war, like the French say. Have a great week, everyone, says Kim. Got a new groove. Yes. You know what I hear is the what do you call these birds? Oh my goodness, it's these big birds. They walk, and it sounds like someone walking outside, but it is not. It's the bird walking. Anyway, I am leaving you now and saying goodbye. Have an absolute blessed week, and I'll see you in the YouTube streets, and I'll see you Friday, hopefully, 6 p.m. my time. I'll just put 2-3 hours before the time a notification. And I see Veronica put out a notification quite a long time before the time. Veronica, I don't know how you do it. You must tell me how you do it. Anyway, so goodbye. I'm going to end it off now. Let's see. There's another comment. Yes, love, love, love. Okay, so I'm saying goodbye. Oh, I missed you, Renee. Next time, Friday. Maybe see you Friday because it was early now. Friday, 6 p.m. Hi, Denise. And we're all saying goodbye, actually. And I'll see you 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. Central African time, or it's GMT +2 is my time. Yes. Okay. I'm ending it now and saying goodbye.